Hey everybody, welcome to Keep It Simple, day 49. We are going to be on the floor today. For the floor set, I have one set of 20-pound dumbbells. So grab something in the mid-heavy range for you, and we're going to start with our foam roller. So we are going to go upper back. Just lift your hips off the ground, get a little bit of roll in that upper back, and we're only going to stay here for a few seconds, before we go down into our SI joint, the sacroiliac joint, up near the top of the pelvis. Roll down, roll up. Feel that little bit of pressure release in the back. Okay, so here's how it's going to go. Is you're actually going to roll your roller underneath your legs, all the way on the back, push up into a glute bridge, and then you're going to set your roller right at the base of your back, at the top of your pelvis, so that you can pull both knees up off the ground. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And you're going to just hold your knees in there for a second. Make sure that your roller's not going to slide out away from you. You might need to make a couple adjustments. And then you're just going to drop your feet down, use some core control, and then pull back up. And do a couple of those, drop those toes down, and then pull back up. One more time. Drop and pull. All right, now we're going to start rolling side to side. So knees to the left and then to the right. So this is one of those times we're going to keep the roller still and just move the body on top. And then, like I said, if you need to make little adjustments in the roller, pulling back towards you, pushing it out a little bit, but you should feel that pressure kind of get released in the low back if you have any pressure. Try to keep your knees together. Roll side to side. Okay, we're going to stay on the right side. You're going to keep your legs still, and then you're just going to kick one leg out and then bring it back. Now kick your other leg out. Bring it back. I'm supporting myself with my arms on either side of the roller, so that's kind of helpful. Keep your body supported. Got to use the core here a bit, which is good. All right, roll back to the middle, and then we're going to roll to the left. Extend your right leg, and then your left, the right, and then the left. One more time. Check in with that breath. Then back to the middle. Make sure you're still right where you want to be on that roller. Okay, and then we're going to go into a straight leg extension. All right, so you should feel that little bit of pressure there on your low back, and then you're going to open your knees or your feet out wide, your legs out wide, get a little stretch to the mid-thigh. Still getting a little bit of release through the pressure of the body on the roller. So the roller's not moving, but your body is kind of getting that myofascial release from just being on top of the roller and moving. One more like that. Perfect. And then plant your feet and remove your roller. We're going to end up sitting on top of it and get the glutes, and then we're going to get into our work. So just a nice little roll back and forth. Tops of the glutes right to the bottom. You can kind of feel my joints rub, kerplunk back and forth on the roller. Okay, roll or bring your right leg over the left, and then we're going to roll the outside of that glute on the left side. And then to the right side, cross your left leg over. All right, perfect. Okay, we have a high volume day coming at us. So we're going to start with runner sit-ups, and we're going to do 30. We're going to do 30. I think I think I would like to do 30 per side. Everybody can do what works for them, but that's where we're going to start. So lower all the way back and down. The way to do runners, if you can't get all the way back, then you just stay in that point of no return. Otherwise, lower all the way, and then you're going to twist opposite knee to elbow. Here's 2. So what we want to watch for is that we can try to get that low back pushing toward the ground, especially as we lower back. 30s are supposed to be a little bit aggressive, freak us out just a little bit. So that's what we're doing today. All right, there's 10. Feel that core hold strong. Scoop in, pulling that belly button back. See if you can get that little twist at the top. Try not to throw your arms. 20. You're in control as you drop. 27. Hang in there. If you need to take a break, just take it and then come back. Finish with me wherever you can. And 30. Whew, perfect. Okay, now we're going to roll onto the side and we're going to hit oblique V-ups. 30 per side. Put one arm out, both legs together. If you need to just do one leg, that's fine. But if you can get both, then that's a little better. Hold strong through the front, of course. There's 10. And then grab with those obliques. A little bit of flexion in those thighs is going to help hold everything together. 24. 8. 29. And 30. Whew, okay, other side. Here we go. 2, make sure that you're lying back kind of on the fleshy part of your booty. You don't need to be on the hip bone. As always, we're in control on the drop, not just the lift. Ten to go. Oh. Flex in. 28, 29, 30. Good job. Okay, our next 30 is going to be a heel press. So we're going to focus now on the lower front portion of the abdomen. Flex both feet. Hands are going to place onto the ground. Not a big push. Our focus is just in contracting between your pubic bone and belly button. If pushing doesn't work, all you do is just focus on holding the legs straight, grabbing through the core, and trying to find flexion, self-flexion into that low belly. 29, 30. Whew, okay, now time to get into the weights. Grab both weights. We're going to start off with a chest press. All right, I'm going to hold my glutes up. Feel free to do whatever you would like, but this is a great way to throw in some glutes along the way. All right, going for 30. Grab tight through the core, open through the chest. Elbows come out wide, wrists right on top of the elbows. 4. There's 10. Roll your shoulders back and down. You want to brace with that upper back. 10 to go. Keep those glutes nice and strong. Belly strong. 8. Roll those shoulders back and down. Here's 30. Keep your hips up if you can, if you're choosing to do so with me. And we're going to do skull crushers. Just one weight. You're going to hold one weight. And we're going to go for 30. Same thing. Do as many as you can. If 30 is too many, you can try to find a lighter weight or take a little break and come back. 5. We're in control. We're not rushing. Check in with those elbows. Make sure that they're squeezing toward one another. Find flexion in the glutes, flexion in the core. Halfway. Stay relaxed through the neck. There's 20. Squeezing those elbows in just a little more. Just a little more. They don't need to go past your shoulder width, but usually that's a little narrower than where we have it. Last 5 to go. Especially as we fatigue, those elbows want to spread. Watch it. 7, 28, 29, and 30. Oh boy. Okay, you can set your hips down. Take a little second on your arms. Whew, let them stretch a minute and flesh. We have another set of work here before we go back to the top with our runner sit-ups. And we're sticking with 30 reps. We're going to keep the tough going. Okay, for this one, we're going to keep our hips on the ground. And you're going to take your weight straight overhead. So we're doing an overhead delt pull. I'm breeding mosquitoes in this garage, I swear. Okay, push the low back onto the ground. Reach the arms nice and long overhead. You're getting as far as you can. Pushed back behind those shoulders. So feel a little bit of split work through the back and then the core. So we're getting core and the back. Seven. Flex deep into that upper back. Pull that low back toward the ground. Nice long arms. Make sure you're not grabbing tension in your neck, but it's in the back, right? That support is in the shoulders and the back. Again, try to keep those elbows pulling in just a little bit. 26, 27, 8, 29, flex, flex, pull that core strong, and 30. Oh, okay, we're going to flip it over and get a little stretch before we switch back in for our second round. Okay, stretch your arms forward, put your knees wide, big toes together. Nice big stretch through those arms. Take a couple deep breaths. Our intensity is coming in through repetitions today, not necessarily crazy heart rate. We've had several of those this week already. Fun little change up. Okay, let's hit up those runner sit-ups again. We'll see how we do. Second round of 30. Always a little bit of a challenge, but it's good. It's a good challenge. You know me, I like my challenges. Get that little feeling of uncomfortable. Challenging your mental capacity as much as your physical capacity. It's all good. If you kind of have that moment before you start of, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get this done, that's good. It's a healthy type of stress. You're going to see what you're capable of. And maybe you don't get it all today. Well, at least you're getting closer for next time. You know where your challenge is, where the breaking point is. Time to go. "27, 28, stay flexed, be in control, last one, 30. Woo. Good job. All right, we're going to roll to the side and get those oblique V-ups. Find that fleshy part of your booty. Try to keep those legs together. Build that heat, strength, flexion through the side, the top side, halfway. Use those obliques to grab and pull upper body, grab and pull lower body, 20. Okay, other side. So nice starting on this new side. I know it's going to burn quick. 10. $20. Stay in it. 6, 27, 8, 29, and 30. Whew. Good job, good job. Okay, chest press. Oh no, we have our heel press first. Get the front of the belly. Hopefully you're building the awareness of that lower core, and so you can grab it when you're in those other core exercises, abdominal exercises, but this really helps to isolate. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Grab your weights for your chest press. Hopefully you're planning to hold your glutes up again with me. Extra little bit of fun. Alrighty. Here we go. Roll those shoulders back. Feel your shoulder blades draw together. Support the shoulders. 2, 3, 4. Flex in. 5. This isn't about being quick. It's what sometimes I have to watch when I have these high rep days, is I want to speed through it. There's so many reps, I gotta go fast. But if you can keep that pace, like you're just doing 10, there's halfway. Then you're gonna get double out of it, triple out of it. "21, 22, 29, and 30. Whew. All right. One weight going into our skull crushers. Grab your bell. Keep that core locked. Get your elbows set right over the shoulders. 1, 2. Feel like you set that shoulder joint in place and it's not going to move. You're just bending at the elbows. 6. Lengthening the triceps, then contracting. 10, 1/3 in. 11. 2/3 in. Remember to double check those elbows, triple check. Relax in the neck. Try to stay relaxed in the shoulders. Keep supporting with your core. Your glutes should be firing also. Nine and 30. Whew. Really have to watch that left arm. I do. Okay, overhead pull. Gonna get into those delts, upper back, the shoulder girdle, and back into the core. Good news is we keep our glutes down for this one, but you tuck the pelvis, pulling the low back to the ground. Okay, friends, here we go. Straight, strong arms. Contact that low back to the ground. Try to still dial those elbows so they point at your knees. Inhale back, exhale forward. 4. You can feel that back strengthening. Watch your rib cage. It wants to pop open and lift up as the arms go overhead. We're keeping it in place intact. Here's 11. 12. You should be pacing with me, not going any faster. 14. 1 at a time. 16. 17. Reach, reach, reach. 20. You're increasing your grip, strengthening your forearms. As these reps add up, you feel it all over the place. Set into those feelings. Connect, push in. Find your capacity. Push past that pain point as long as it's healthy pain. We have 3 to go. Awesome. Whew. I was at 6 and was like, oh no, it's going to be a long 30. Perfect. Okay, flip it over. Let's take that stretch again. Good timing. Good timing. Slide those shoulder blades down. All right, so if you ever have something going on in the lower body and you think you can't work out, you were just given a workout that you can do from the floor. You can always keep your hips on the ground. You don't have to do a glute bridge. Fantastic job. Okay, lie on your stomach on the left side of your mat. We're going to take our scorpion stretch. Get through those chest and shoulders. So right arm goes straight out away from you with your palm on the ground. You're going to lower your right ear to the ground. Lift your left leg up. Bend your knee. Cross it behind you so that your left foot can plant hopefully onto the ground. And then relax into the stretch. I like to push myself with my left hand deeper into the stretch. You can also take it behind. A little extra pull. Close your eyes if you're able, if that doesn't bother you. And then focus on your breath. Exhaling and relaxing into the stretch. Every time you exhale, you focus on relaxing. One more breath. And then release. We'll roll back down and shift over. Oh, that was an intense one for me. Left arm out. Bend your right leg and then slide it over. Rest your head on the ground. Plant your right foot down, hopefully. Lots of deep breaths. All right, roll back toward the ground and stay on your belly. And see if you can grab your hands behind your back, interlace your fingertips, and then push your knuckles towards your heels. Tuck your chin, lift your chest off the ground by pulling the fingertips towards your heels. You can flex your glutes, protect your low back, roll your head around, get a little stretch through the neck. Good. And then release. Okay, push up, bring your right leg, your left leg. Let's bring our left leg forward. Hinge in. We're going to find that hip flexor and quad stretch. So tuck under, slide in, then you're going to bring your right arm up and then lean over. Lean, lean, lean. Make sure that you have that tuck of the pelvis. You want to make sure to not put too much stress on your low back. Still a gentle grab through the core. And then we're going to go ahead and stretch those beautiful triceps that we built a lot of today. Push the fingertips down the back with your left hand. And then you're going to take your right arm across, pushing your shoulder down away from the ear. That stretch through the mid-delt. All right, other side. Right leg forward, left leg back. Tuck under, slide forward. Feel that hip flexor open. Reach the left arm up and then lean. Always get your stretch. You should be grabbing more stretch throughout the day as well. It's going to help keep you coming back each and every day. Get your triceps. Pushing onto the back of the elbow with your right hand. Reaching those fingertips down the spine. It's going to help keep discrepancies and imbalances at bay, injuries at bay. Pull that left arm across, driving the shoulder down away from the ear. We have movement patterns. Working out obviously is awesome and helps build strength and even flexibility, power. But then when we hit these stretches, these held stretches for a period of time, they help to give length. Length isn't really the scientific term, but they help pull on opposing muscles and kind of give release and relief to the muscles that we worked so that we're not dealing with pain or extra posture deviations throughout our day that cause limiting factors and limitations and pain in our joints and back. Back is the big one. So always get your stretch on. All right. Well, good job. Way to get lots of reps with me, and I'll see you again tomorrow.